I know sometimes life can be tough, and you feel like you just had enough.
We just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and to be honest, my emotions was so high. It was bittersweet. I posted my first YouTube video 9 years ago, in 2015, y'all. But it was just recently that I finally committed to achieving this goal of ours. There's one thing that I've learned, is that we might be too scared to live life. We're not afraid of death. I think we're afraid of living, like truly living, because we're so afraid of what people think. So it's like, how do we do our best to be the best versions of ourselves without being embarrassed or too afraid of expressing who we truly are?
Yes, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. You got it. You're gonna make it. You got it. I believe in you.
You got it. Okay, we're gonna pretend to go ahead and walk out the door and then walk back in. Like halfway, because I'm not going out there with all this stuff. Huh.
Don't you feel the times are coming when it feels so right to dance?
This is my view. And I'm hosting a red carpet interview, which is pretty exciting.
I picked up the duck, so there's a lucky duck.
Full circle moment, I would say.
I'm a lucky duck today.
Yes, you are. The mic is right here.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Is the best piece of advice that you've received in your career so far? That's pretty straightforward, yeah. A lot of people are like, trust yourself. Woo, we got it done. The interview. The interviews went super dope. This is something I was hella nervous about prior leading up to it. I was very excited, but definitely nervous. There was one part, I did very good. There was one part with Megan Park, I definitely fumbled because I was like, fuck, what question do I ask her in my head? Because I wanted to switch it up and I was asking different questions. And I was like, well, shit. So I decided to ask her a second question. I was supposed to only ask one question, but I'm like, no, I gotta ask another question because like, you know, when people are famous and they're very humble, that's what I like. I'm using this as a spoon. Y'all, we're at Sundance 2024. It's very awkward vlogging because also my whole tripod's like out, but it also helps me. Where did Danny go? Oh, right there. Hey.
Close your eyes.
Look, I'm crying because it's like, we tend to forget to just celebrate ourselves. So these are tears of joy, bro. These are tears of joy. I haven't even gotten there yet. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yo. It is day 2 of Sundance, and I'm happy to be here. It is amazing the opportunities that I'm able to experience, and that all stems from going where fear is, because there are moments for sure, like yesterday where I had to host a red carpet interview with these celebrities or these upcoming artists, and I was scared shitless. I was nervous as fuck. But that's human, and I said yes because I knew the feeling I was gonna feel after accomplishing that, because I was so scared leading up to it. I cannot believe there are 10,000 of you here on my channel. I'm just in awe at this, and I thank you so much for your support. I do what I do to try to inspire y'all to not only pick up the camera, and go out and create and have fun, but also to show up for yourself and be the best version for you. And then that's going to reflect on everybody that you meet and anything that you do and how you perceive your external world. So tapping in within and pouring so much love onto yourself. The root of all of this, the root of why I do what I do, comes from my experience. When I was first starting out, even like years in as a filmmaker, there was a point at the end of 2019 going into 2020 where I was madly depressed. I wanted to give up. I was screaming for help. Nobody could hear. I wanted to, like, I'm just being vulnerable with y'all because I want to share my story to show you guys that there is hope, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And in that moment where I was down in the dark, depressed, and just continuously burying myself beneath all the hate, anger, confusion, frustration that I put on myself, it was a moment of like feeling hopeless and why am I doing why am I here? What's the point? But there was one moment where I screamed into the couch and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why is my life like this? Blah, 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 and just breaking down. And I remember clearly a few visions that I've seen multiple times, actually, for this one specifically. Like every time I would break down, I would see these visions in my head play out like a projector of what I'm doing today, which is all these opportunities I'm coming across, speaking in front of crowds of people, inspiring them. That's the vision that saved my life. And it's exactly what I'm doing today. But in that moment, when I screamed into the couch, very, very specific moment I will never forget, where I realized that everything I was feeling was my own doing. And that was a moment where I visually saw myself break free from all this shit that I told myself, all the insecurities, all the fucking bashing and this is your fault and what's wrong with you, all the questioning my self-worth. I fought through that and I broke myself free. And after that, I continuously started working on myself. YouTube has always been such a goal of mine back then. Like, I know I've tried it a few times. You could probably see it in my past videos where trying 2-Minute Tuesdays or doing these tutorials, and the amount of production that has elevated through the years from when I tried again on YouTube back in 2020-ish is amazing, because it takes a lot of practice and commitment and how bad do you want this. Yeah, I think it stems from wanting to inspire y'all, and then everything else, you know, the rewards, the accolades, the magical experiences and opportunities and the people I meet is like the cherry on top, because my intention going into every project and into every goal and all that stuff is to hope that you guys take something away from it, no matter how big, no matter how small. Is it gonna make you wanna do something? My hopes for this YouTube channel is that it grows and we keep growing, and we do in-person meetups and we do workshops, and I'm so excited, but I haven't officially announced this. I am planning currently to launch like a creative one-on-one coaching so I could connect with y'all on a more personal level and help you elevate your videography, photography, cinematography, filmmaking skills in that way. And the start of the new year has been a little slow start for me in terms of hibernating and just taking the time to rest and get ready for how big this year is about to be. So with everything being said, thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. And I know a lot of people, you know, numbers nowadays is just a fucking game. And I like to celebrate myself, small, big wins. I've learned to do that because I could get lost in the sauce if I don't. So I'm celebrating a goal of mine of 10,000 subscribers, and you continue being great. Please, please, please don't take this as like, oh, it's a numbers thing. Like I only have 1,000 subscribers. No, 20 people in a physical room is a lot of people if you think about it. I don't think we should ever underestimate what we could do based on the numbers that are on our profiles. Please don't ever. Just keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing what you want to do, and all of these successes will follow you as long as you're being true to you and you're staying authentic to why you're doing what you're doing. I honestly think my reaction naturally was very emotional because it just confirms that I'm at the right place at the right time, that I'm doing exactly what I should be doing, because it's a lot of work that goes into creating YouTube videos. The fact that y'all are seeing it just confirms so much of the questions I had in my head at one point, and the doubts, you know, because the doubts creep in here and there because I'm human and I'm not superhuman, although, you know, it'd be dope to be. I'm just very grateful for y'all. Continue being great, go out and create, and have fun doing it. I'll see y'all at the next video. Peace. Yeah.